Hello friends, I have another scrapbooking process video for you all today. Today I'm doing something on my layout that I hadn't done in a really long time, and that is heat embossing. I recently took part in an event that was a card making event, and it had heat embossing in it. So I did go ahead for that event and I bought some embossing powder, and the embossing powder I'm using on this layout is Brutus Monroe embossing powder in Gilded. It is a gold and it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. I also have Brutus Monroe embossing powder in Alabaster. And I think this isn't Brutus Monroe. Hero Arts embossing powder, and it is clear. But the weird thing about this Hero Arts embossing powder is that it doesn't say on it that it's a clear embossing powder. So in the jar, it looks white. So what I did is I wrote clear on the top of the jar because it was bothering me. And those are my 3 embossing powders that I own. I don't own any other ones because that's all I need for the event. And I don't even think we used the clear one. Maybe we did. I'm not sure. So for this layout, I'm using a lot of close to my heart products. I think all of those papers there are close to my heart papers. I'm not sure about that one, that blue paper. Oh, I want to say that's a Paige Evans paper. I could be wrong. What I did for this album is I made I'm not even really sure you should call it a kit, but I collected a bunch of papers that all had the same colors in them. So it's mostly orange, blue, green, orange, blue, and I think those are the main colors, orange, blue, and green. And then I threw in a bit of yellow, a bit of pink, a bit of like aqua blue. But that's the only colors that I'm using in this album. Oh, and there are a couple layouts that are purple because I didn't think it through while I was making the layouts. That will come up later in this album as well. I was just scrapbooking away, not thinking about what I was doing for this album, and yeah, I made a mistake, but that's okay. So the stamp set that I used for the title and the little circle and the tab is called, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Serenity Scrapbooking. That seems to be the only name that's on here. It's by Close to My Heart. The product number is Z3904. These are it's the stamp and die set. So it does come, this particular one comes with the dies. You can usually buy the stamp on its own, I believe. But yes, it's a really, really lovely stamp set. I really, really like it. So you can make the words love, joy, hope, you. I'm trying to do some some letter rearranging in my head. You can spell loop. It's French for wolf if you want to. Pole. I don't know if you need to write the word pole at all, but you can. But there's YOULVJHPE. So whatever words you can make with those letters, you can with the stamp set. I really like this stamp set. It has a nice like a, what is this? Like a leafy wreath. There's no flowers on it. It's just leaves. And then it has a few other leaf sprig stamps. I believe that you can stamp in and around as well, and some tabs. It's a really versatile stamp set. I haven't used it very much, but I really like it. So for this layout, I have actually made this particular layout design twice in this album using 2 4x4 photos side by side. in this configuration. However, they look completely different. One, because the paper that I use on each layout is very different. And two, the arrangement in which I put the pattern papers is also different on both layouts. Sorry, needed a drink. Oh, I drank it too fast. So you can always keep that in mind. If there's a layout design that you really, really enjoy doing, you can repeat it throughout an album, and it's not going to look the same because the supplies that you use on the layout are always going to be different. So that's always something to just think about while you're scrapbooking. I have been known to do the same layout design several times in an album. Usually it's 3 4x6 photos on a page, and they're lined up either, portrait style or landscape style. But it's definitely not uncommon for me to repeat a scrapbook layout design that I enjoy doing, like this one. I think I've only done it once other time in this album, but it's definitely something you could repeat elsewhere. And on the subject of square photos, I have been loving 4x4 photos lately. The other size that I have also been really enjoying is 3.5x5. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, what's the size? 3.5x5. Oh, our doorbell just rang. I'm waiting to see if my husband's going to get it. Yes, he is. Okay, so also on this layout, I'm using some Vicky Bouton stickers. I can't tell you what collection they are from, because the sticker packages and the chipboard thickers, they never say what collection they're from on them, which I find highly irritating, because then when I try to go forward and do things, I either have to remember what collection they were from, or there's really no way of finding out unless you Google search. So they will be from recent collections. I think some of them are from Wildflower and Honey, which is an older collection. I'm trying to remember what the chipboard is from, because I don't know. It might all be from Wildflower and Honey, actually. It is possible. So that's what the flowers and the circle and the hearts. And then I put some word stickers on from the Simple Stories sticker sheets. Those doilies, I forgot to mention, I cut those doilies out from a piece of patterned paper. They are from a Close to My Heart paper as well. And I really like how they look on the layout. I thoroughly enjoy them. So I did break to go put all of the foam backings on the letters. Fergus, it's enough. But apparently I didn't think it necessary to actually unstick the foam backings and put the letters onto the layout while I was on a break. But that's fine. It's fine. There's no worries here. I would like to mention that my lighting is going to be a little different in videos. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best placement for my lighting, what works the best with my new overhead lighting and my studio tripod lighting. I'm trying to figure out the best combination. So for some videos, I don't think I turned on my studio lights, like my floodlights. So for those videos, I will try and, I guess, edit, lighten, brighten the video. This video does have that studio light on. I can tell because it's reflecting on the enamel dots there to the side in the shape of the light. So I will do my best to, do what I can about the lighting. The biggest issue I'm finding is that I'm getting a glare on a lot of the pictures, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best combination to avoid that glare. Now, the pictures I'm using for these videos and these layouts are highly glossy, and I don't usually, I made a mistake. I don't normally order the like high gloss photos. I usually order them, I think it's called matte photogenic or photographic paper photos. But I did make a mistake and order the wrong ones. So for this layout, I am using a gray journaling pen, and I did decide to write lines in. Sorry, I have a little tickle in my throat. I did decide to draw lines in because this album is not for me. And I don't mind when my journaling lines go all askew and on angles. However, this is for somebody else. So I thought I would write the journaling in on some lines and then erase the lines when I was done. So that is about all for this layout. I will have lots more layouts for this album coming up soon. I'm being careful not to put the people that the album is for on the internet until after they get the album at Christmas. So I'm just being very cautious about what videos go up when. So I want to thank you all so very much for your patience in my videos and my YouTube channel. It's been a long journey to come back to YouTube. So I thank you all so much for that. And I will be back soon with more videos. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.